May 2000, India had its 1 billionth baby. And today, the population still continues to grow at the alarming rate of 1 baby being born every 3 seconds. Consider another statistic. Today, in India, we have approximately 30,000 primary health centers. 90% of them do not have electricity and telephones. Amidst all these alarming statistics, we still have hope. We at Techno Telemedicine and Telehealthcare Limited are committed to harnessing technology to provide quality healthcare to anyone, anytime, anywhere. The company proposes to open truly state-of-the-art telehealthcare medical centers across the country on the lines of the Mother Dairy booths that will enable patients to access specialist advice with the click of a button. Sevati Devi Memorial Hospital and Satellite Medical Centers, a project of Techno Telemedicine and Telehealthcare Limited, would be setting up a network of telehealthcare centers which would also run on solar power, with facilities like digital stethoscope and computer-compatible microscope and videoscope, ECG, and conceptualized in 1995, when internet was not known and information technology was relatively a new industry. A presentation of this project was made to the IT companies in India. But at that time, technology was not in a position to support the requirement of the project. Today, with the advancement in technology and after 5 years of continuous hard work on this project, we have been able to find the right solutions. The basic concept of the project consists of a central hub linked to a network of satellite medical centers through broadband 2 Mbps dedicated satellite link for two-way interactive video conferencing and transmission of sound, images and data. The central hub would be manned by consultants from different medical specialities. It would also be linked to consultants in other hospitals and institutions in India and abroad, thus creating a virtual hub. The satellite medical center would also run on solar power and require an area of approximately 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. It would consist of a waiting room, chemist shop, ATM entrance, workstations, ECG, X-ray, pathology labs, examination hall, minor OT, and doctor's restroom. The ATM machine is installed at the entrance of the satellite medical center. Here, the patient makes a payment of 50 rupees by cash or card, gets a ticket that helps him enter the satellite medical center. The payment made at the ATM would be credited online to our central account, where there will be automatic splitting and transfer of the proceeds to the designated account of the franchisees, consultants and channel partners. At the workstations, the patient's medical history is recorded in a systematic manner in the electronic patient file in the computer. The use of intelligent medical systems shall help in advising appropriate investigations. In the X-ray lab, a digital camera attached to the X-ray machine captures the image, which is attached to the patient's file. At the ECG lab, the patient's ECG is recorded with the help of a paperless digital machine and attached to the patient's file. Basic investigations of blood, urine, stool and tissue examination are done with the help of a computer-compatible microscope. Images seen with the microscope are captured on the monitor and attached to the patient's file for transmission to the central hub. Now, the patient moves to the central examination room, where the doctor examines the patient after viewing his file. The digital stethoscope helps in the transmission of heart and chest sounds as heard by the doctor at the satellite medical center, so that the same can be heard with diagnostic quality at the central hub. The sounds heard get attached to the patient's file as an audio album and get stored for forwarding. Computer-compatible videoscopic equipment is a device with a light, a camera, and various attachments to examine different parts of the patient's body. It can perform urological, dermatological, ENT, gynecological, proctological, and colposcopic examination, among others. The images, as seen by the naked eye, can be seen on a monitor and captured with the help of the videoscope. Once attached to the patient's file, the information is transmitted online to the consultant at the central hub. The pictures captured and transmitted are of real-life quality, with minute details and colors, and therefore accurate for appropriate diagnosis. The consultant can see the patient, his medical history, investigations done, talk to the patient, and advise the doctor at the satellite medical center on the further line of action regarding investigations and treatment. Thus, a virtual patient is created at the central hub and a virtual specialist at the satellite medical center. The patient's dossier, consisting of data, voice, and image library, including video clips, can also be retrieved from the central hub at any satellite medical center during any subsequent visit of the patient. Therefore, the past history of the patient will be available anywhere at any satellite medical center, anytime, in the form of an audio-video text file for the guidance and convenience of the consultants for accurate treatment. The conference unit of the central hub will have a hall manned by specialists from different fields having video conferencing units. In the conventional method, when a patient visits a hospital, invariably the doctor prescribes symptomatic treatment and advises investigation like blood, urine, X-ray, ECG, etc. It usually takes the patient several days and visits to complete the investigations before he is able to approach the doctor again for the appropriate diagnosis and treatment. At the central hub, the consultants from the different allied fields are seated together to ensure an accurate and single-window diagnosis without any delay in starting the treatment. Therefore, the patient has single-window clearance from multi-faculty allied consultants. Besides the basic services, the central hub would also have multifocal video conferencing facility that will enable the consultants at the central hub to discuss the serious patients and get an opinion from the consultants in other institutions in India and abroad, thereby providing the patient with the best medical expertise in the world at his doorstep. Thus, the patient will not have to worry about looking for the right hospital abroad, nor undergo the expenses and inconvenience of traveling. Monitoring services at the satellite medical centers will help patients with diabetes, obesity, hypertension, and cardiac diseases get professionally managed administration of therapy through patient-friendly modes of regular investigations of blood sugar, ECG, weight, and blood pressure, among others, done from home or workplace. A chemist's shop at the satellite medical center will provide standard and right medicine at the right place at the right time. A patient requiring hospitalization or major surgery shall be immediately referred to the right place by the specialist, where again, backup of consultation services shall be available. A patient shall pay only 50 rupees per visit for investigation, examination, and consultation. For the convenience of chronic patients and senior citizens who require regular and frequent treatment, there is a facility to pay 500 rupees annually for unlimited access to the satellite medical center, which works out to less than 1 rupee 50 paise per day. The financing mode of the project follows the popular franchisee system successfully adopted by McDonald's and NIIT. The three major components in this system: doctors, satellite medical center franchisees, and patients. The doctor becomes a franchisee by paying a small one-time membership fee of 30,000 rupees. This will support the setting up of the central hub and a satellite. The funds received from the satellite medical center franchisees will finance the network of the satellite medical centers. Thus, the whole project becomes self-financed. The revenue received from the patients and other sources shall pay for the running expenses, upgradation of technology, etc. Who can be a franchisee? A satellite medical center would cost 42 to 45 lakh rupees. Anybody having a space of 1,500 to 2,000 square feet area and 25% margin money of 10 to 11 lakh rupees could become a franchisee. The channel partners shall be appointed all over India to provide indenting, maintenance, and marketing support for satellite medical centers. Benefits for the patients are reduced referrals, standardization of treatment, low charges at 50 rupees per visit and treatment for patients even in the hard-to-access remote. Benefits to the doctors are self-employment as franchisees, satellite medical centers with standardized equipment, full-fledged backup of consultants, and set clientele of patients, giving the doctors a set platform for practice, allowing them to work anywhere, anytime, and continuing medical education. And for private entrepreneurs, it is a safe business and an investment opportunity with high returns. Benefits to the nation are: it would lighten the government load for creating country-wide medical facilities, upgrade the existing infrastructure, foreign exchange earnings by exporting health expertise, and by setting up satellite medical centers abroad in a phased manner. The project was presented at Telemed 99, a conference organized by the American Telemedicine Services Providers Association in collaboration with the Global Healthcare Project of the G8 countries in London in December 99, and also at the Business Forum 2000 conference and exhibition held at Minneapolis in September 2000. It received international acclaim, and many professionals from all over the world came forward to be associated with this project. Today, our scientific team consists of eminent personalities like Susan Gibson, Telemedicine Department, Bell Atlantic, USA; Luigi LeBlanc, Consultant, Howard University Hospital, Washington, USA; Brian C. Robinson, Walter Reed Army Medical Center, Washington, USA; Jamie Lipinski, Unix Administrator, NASA, USA; Robert Phillips, Consultant, Sintef University, Norway; Dr. David Kushner, National Children's Medical Center, Washington, USA; Dr. Ernest L. Carter, Director, Telehealth Sciences and Advanced Technology Center, Howard University Hospital, Washington, USA; Dr. Terje Johannesson, Norwegian Health Informatics; Oddbjørn Flem, Telenor Broadband Services, Norway; Dag Christensen, National Hospital of Norway; Agit Hunam, Sintef Telecom Information. Howard University Hospital, Washington, USA has been kind enough to do the technical designing and design implementation of the project. And now, here's your chance to be a part of this grand medical enterprise. For more details, contact us at agarwalarvind@mantraonline.com.